Good day and welcome to Unique Math class. In today's class, we'll be considering special indicial equations. Before now, in our previous videos, we saw equations of same basis and equations where we have different bases and to solve those questions. In this class, we're going to see how we can solve such questions that will lead to quadratic equations and how we can handle such problems. The first question is 2 to the power of x all squared minus 3 times 2 to the power of x plus 2 equals 0. Now, to solve this question, looking at this 2x to the power of x is also common here on both sides. So if we can represent this to the power of x with any letter, let's say, let 2 to the power of x be equals to y. So in that case, this becomes that y being 2 to the power of x, it can be y squared minus 3 times 2 to the power of x is the same thing as y. So that becomes y plus 2 equals 0. So this becomes that y squared minus 3 times y is 3y plus 2 equals 0. This is now a quadratic equation, which we're going to solve using any method that is best known and that is best for us. So I advise that we factorize at this point to solve for this expression. So to factorize here, we consider that the first term is y squared multiplied by this last term, which is what? 2. That gives us 2y squared. And the middle term here is minus 3y. Minus 3y. So we think of two factors such that their product gives this. And the sum of those two factors gives minus 3y. So if we use minus y and minus 2y, if we add these two, minus y and minus 2y, it is equals to minus 3y. And if you multiply them, minus y times minus 2y, it gives us 2y squared. So the factors will be minus y and minus 2y. So that's minus 1 and minus 2. So if we replace this, that becomes y minus 2 is a factor, and also y minus 1 is also a factor. This equals to 0. At this point, y minus 2 equals 0, or y minus 1 equals 0. So y equals, when 2 comes over here, becomes 2. When negative 1 comes to the right hand side, becomes or 1. Recall that y equals to 2 to the power of x. So this implies that 2 to the power of x equals to 2, or 2 to the power of x equals to 1. So at this point, from our law of indices, this 2 is the same thing as saying 2 to the power of 1. So this could be written as 2 to the power of 1, and also that we have that x here is equals to 1, or this could be written as 1 is the same thing as saying 2 to the power of 0. So this implies that x here is equals to 0, because if we have 2 to the power of x equals to 2 to the power of 0, so this cancels out. So x equals 1 or 0. The second question is 5 to the power of x plus 1 plus 5 to the power of x equals to 150. All right, look at this question. Now, from this law of indices that state that if y to the power of a plus b, this is equals to y to the power of a multiplied by y to the power of b. Now, applying this particular rule here, we have that this implies 5 to the power of x multiplied by 5 to the power of 1 plus 5 to the power of x plus equals to 150. All right. So looking at this expression, we have 5 to the power of x on both terms. So we can say, let 5 to the power of x be equals to m. At this point, if we do that, that implies that here could be written as what? M times 5 plus here is what? M, because 5 to the power of x is m, equals to 150. All right, we can now have 5 times m is what? 5m plus m equals to 150. So that implies 5m plus m implies 6m equals 150. So this is the coefficient of m. Can divide both sides by 6. That becomes that 6m equals 150 divided by 6 divided by 6. So this cancels out, and our m is equals to 3 here, 2. 3 here is 5. 50 divided by 2 is the same thing as saying 25. Now recall that m equals 5 to the power of x. and this m is equals to 25. So this implies that 5 to the power of x is equals to 25, being that's the m here. Now 25 here implies that 5 times 5, that's to say 5 to the power of 5 squared is 25. So we can rewrite this as 5 to the power of x equals to 5 squared. So at this point, from the index of same base, this can cancel out, and then x equals to 2, which is the final solution to this question. All right, at this point, I'll give us one problem for us to solve and then drop solution on the comment section to this problem. Here is the exercise. 27 to the power of x plus 2 divided by 9 to the power of x plus 1 is equals to 3 to the power of 2x. Solve for x. Please solve this and then drop the solution to this question on the comment section. Do not to subscribe to my channel for more videos on mathematics. Thank you.